Hi students. So let's continue with our topic called sets. Last lecture we saw types of sets and we saw how to write sets. There were two ways in which we saw how to write sets, right? Now there is one more way of writing sets. If time permits, we will see that to write sets. Okay, time permits because that is little later. Hopefully you guys finished with the worksheet given to you. जो वर्कशीट दिया था होपफुली वो कंप्लीट हुआ है ओके एट द सेम टाइम we will submit the answer sheet for the worksheet which is given. We will submit the answer sheet to you guys, and at the same time whatever we are discussing right now, we will be sharing that also to you guys. Okay, now the first and the most important thing is, in today's session we will be again talking about types of sets only. But remember, in this case, we are not seeing how to write sets because that we already saw two ways in which how to write sets. Okay. In today's section, we will be seeing actually which are the type of sets which are available. Ready for that? By now, you must have understood the number of elements in a set goes on varying. Like it can be one element in it, it can be 10 elements in it, it can be 20 or so on. So basically, based on this number of elements, based on the number of elements in a set, the name of a set or the type of sets are defined. What do I mean by this? For that, in types of set, our first type of set, which what you guys have to understand, and that is null set. That is null set. Null set is also called as an empty set. It is also called as an empty set. Now, from the name itself, you must have understood. Empty, मतलब जिसमें कुछ नहीं है. Set which consists of nothing. Set which consists of nothing is what you so called an empty set. What do I mean by this? Let us take an example. Okay, I'll say this way. Set of a natural number, set of a natural number less than 1. Set of a natural number less than 1. Now you know it very well. But our natural number starts with 1. So how can I have a natural number which is less than 1? Not possible, right? So here, this is an example of an empty set. समझ में आ रहा है? Okay. Another example, set of months having 32 days. Set of months having 32 days. We know we have 30 days, 31 days, even for February 28 or 29, depending upon that leap year. But no month has 32 days. So this is also an example of an empty set, or which is also called as a null set. So is that thing clear? Null set is that set which has no element. Null set is that set which has no element. उसमें कोई भी element नहीं है. Okay? Such set is what considered as a null set. Hopefully this is clear to every one of you. Right? Now, while writing a null set, like as what I told you, the example in which we saw A, like a particular set A consists of a number less than a natural number less than 1, जो कुछ भी नहीं था. So if I have to write that, I'll write it as A equals to null set. Null set, याद है ना curly bracket? That means I'll open a curly bracket, but inside there is nothing. कुछ भी नहीं होगा. So that's why A equals to null set. There is one more way of writing this null set, and that's simply either you write this way, or it says you write, draw this circle and just slash in between. Okay, this is also a way of writing a null set. You write this way, chalega. You write this way, that is also okay. Is that thing clear? This is what our first type of a set, which is so called null set or as an empty set. Hopefully no doubt in this. किसी को कोई doubt है about null set? Okay, it seems no doubt. Okay, so I'll proceed further with the next one. And the second type, which what we have to understand after a null set or after an empty set, is a singleton set. A singleton set. Now, what is singleton set? singleton set. वापस, in the name itself, it is mentioned. It's a singleton. मतलब a set which consists of only one element. A set which consists of only one element is what your so-called singleton set. Empty set, no element. Singleton set, one element. Okay. Example: set of whole numbers, set of whole numbers which are not natural. Try and understand this. What did I say? Set of whole numbers which are not natural. Abhi whole numbers kya hai? The number starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. These numbers starting with, as what I told you, 0 are what? Whole numbers. But my condition is set of whole numbers which are not natural. Natural number kya hai? 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on are your natural numbers. So from a whole number, if I remove this natural number, what is left out with me? 0. That is one element, right or not? That is one element. So this is again an example of a singleton set. In a similar manner, in a homework sheet, yesterday's worksheet, I gave you one question where it was asked that what exactly is the in that question I asked you, write a set of even prime number. Set of even prime number. So how many even prime numbers we have? How many prime numbers we have? That is not a question. There are many prime numbers. Okay. How many even prime numbers we have? There is only one even prime number, and that is 2. Okay. Because 2 is the only even prime number. उसके बाद जो भी prime numbers है सब odd है. जो भी even numbers है वो 2 के टेबल में आते हैं, तो वो तो prime हो ही नहीं सकते. Right? So if I have to write that set, I'll say set B consists of 2. Okay? The set of even prime number is this. Another example I can tell you about singleton set. Set of stars in our solar system. Yes, universe में बहुत सारे stars हैं, no doubt about it. But in our solar system, we have only one star, that is sun. I'm not talking about your superstars, that Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan, and all the things. No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the real star. Okay. So as what we know, there is only one star, that is sun, which what we have. So that is also an example of what? Singleton set. Is that thing clear? Singleton set क्या है वो समझ में आया? A set which consists of only one element is a singleton set. Okay? Yes, please. Hello.
One.
Yes, sir. Sir, in the earlier example, you said 0. So 0 doesn't have any value. So won't it be an empty set?
See, dear, when I say this, okay, when I say this, there is a element. This is an element. 0 is an element which is inside this curly bracket. Okay. So 0 itself has no value here, but 0 is a very, very special number. Okay. So when it goes inside this curly bracket, that means there is one element, that is 0. And since there is an element, this is not an empty set. Okay. This is, since there is only one element, hence it is a singleton set. Okay.
Yes.
If I say, okay, I got 0 marks, that means I didn't get any marks. That is okay. But how many students got 0 marks? ऐसा question नहीं है ये. Okay, this is not about marks. This is 0. That way there is no value for 0. But here we definitely have value to this 0. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank
very
you.
good. Any other doubt?
No.
Okay, very good. So let's proceed further with singleton set. Idea is clear. Null set, singleton set. 2 different types of sets. Fine. The third one. The third type is finite set. Meaning of this word finite, do you know? Finite. Finite का मतलब पता है? Finite means limited. Finite means limited. अब limit मतलब क्या? What is a limit? Let me tell you one very important thing. The first 2 types which what we discussed is also an example of finite set. Matlab, null set is a type of a finite set. Singleton set is a type of a finite set. So finite set is a set which consists of limited element. उसमें कुछ भी नहीं है तो भी वो limit ही हुआ, उसको एक ही element है, limit हुआ. Automatically that also comes under finite set. Is that clear? What else do I have for a finite set? Okay, I'll tell you. Set of natural number less than 100. We know 1, 2, 3, 4 less than 100 बोला है तो 99 तक मैं जा सकता हूं. There is a limit. Okay, so it is a set of natural number less than 100, less than 1000 जाऊं चलेगा, less than 1 lakh चलेगा, natural number less than 1 crore. I know I'm increasing the limit. I am increasing the limit, but still there is a limit, na? And that's the reason all these are example of set of finite set. समझ में आया मैंने क्या बोला? हाँ, अगर मैंने ये बोला set of natural numbers, मैंने limit ही निकाल दी. Okay, since there is no limit, then when I say set of natural numbers, I know it starts with 1, but there is no end. So in that case, that is not an example of finite set. Then what it is? Yes, then in that case, that is what our fourth type of set, which is infinite set. Infinite set. Okay, where there is no limit, it is termed as infinite set. While where there is a limit, we call it as a finite set. Set of natural numbers, infinite हुआ. Set of whole numbers, infinite हुआ. Set of rational numbers, infinite हुआ. Is that in clear? Set of days in a week, finite हुआ. Set of months in a year, finite हुआ. Are you getting what is happening out over here? Finite, infinite समझ में आ रहा है? Okay. Finite मतलब कुछ तो एक limit है, उसके ज्यादा वो हो नहीं सकता. As what we know, set of days in a week 7 ही है. So there is a limit. So that is finite. Set of months in a year. Again, these months, we know there are 12 months only. So again, there is a limit. So that is a finite set. Is that thing clear? कोई doubt है तो please do ask. If not, I'll proceed further with next topic.
Doubt.
कोई doubt? Yes, please. Hello.
Parshva.
Yes, Pashwa. Yeah. What's your doubt?
Sir, you told that null set and singleton set are a type of finite set.
Finite set. Yes.
If in exam they ask that write the types of set, and in
You have
that
to write
it is
both.
given b is
You have
equals
to write
to
both. You have to
B
write
is
both. You have to write it as a null set as well as finite set in that case. Or you have to write single set and finite set.
if they write one.
Basically, the question is not going to be this way. Question is check whether is it finite or infinite, or check whether is it singleton or empty. Okay. But if
Yes.
the question is type of set, then yes, you need to mention every time finite set along with these two.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Welcome, dear. Any other doubt?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Siddhi.
Yes, dear. Siddhi.
Sir, I came the late because there was a
Oh.
network issue. Can you just repeat it?
Yes, I'll definitely do that.
Thank you,
Any
sir.
other doubt? But let me just check out with the other doubt, and then otherwise I'll do the revision of this.
Okay, sir.
Any other doubt?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Jai.
Sir,
Yes,
can you
Jai.
give an example of
what?
finite set? Finite set.
Finite set. Right now you can see it on a board. Those are the example of finite set. Set of, as what I told you, set of natural number less than 100 is example of finite set. Set of months in a year is an
So
example
it
of
is-
finite set.
So it is necessary to mention that only till this numbers or something
See,
like that.
only till this number, when I say, then only I'm giving the limit, ना?
Yes.
अगर वो लिमिट है तभी वो फाइनाइट होगा. लिमिट ही नहीं है तो फाइनाइट कैसे होगा?
Hmm.
You know rational numbers?
Yes.
See, लिमिट के बाद भी अगर मैंने बोलता हूँ set of rational number between 1 to 2.
Yes.
Question ठीक से सुनना, everyone. Set of rational number between 1 to 2. Now, do you know what are rational number? First and the most important thing. So all the numbers which are in terms of fraction, in terms of decimal, comes under rational numbers. Okay. Now, when I said rational number between 1 to 2, 1 and 2, see कितना छोटा सा गैप दे रहा हूँ मैं ना. Many of you must be thinking कि वहाँ पे 1 to 2 में सर कितना लिमिट ही तो होगा rational number का, right? Let me give you some example of rational number between 1 and 2. The numbers are 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 1.91, 1.92, 1.93, 1.95. In between, I even have 1.51, 1.57, 1.28, 1.39, 1.311, 1.344, 1.437. Are you getting what I'm doing out over here? मैं 1 से start कर रहा हूँ, point बोल रहा हूँ और जो मन में आया बोल रहा हूँ. And trust me, when I'm doing this, every time I'm talking about a number which is between 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Okay, so how
Yes.
many numbers are there? There are again infinite numbers. There is no
Infinite
end.
number.
Na? Yes,
Yes.
there are infinite numbers. So here what happened? I gave a limit 1 and 2.
Yes.
But still, this is an example of infinite.
Infinite set.
समझ में आया? So limit
sir.
के बाद भी, like it's not that limit है मतलब वो finite है. Limit के बाद भी you need to check भाई in between क्या है. As what I told you, 1 and 2 वाला limit है, but middle वाला limit तो कुछ भी नहीं है ना. It will go
Yes.
on. Okay, so that is still an example of an infinite.
Infinite set.
Very good. Your doubt clear here?
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Welcome here. Any other doubt?
Nope.
Okay, so I'll revise what we discussed. Okay, so in types of set, today's session, we discuss about the type of set based on the number of elements, In that, the first one was null set, which is also termed as an empty set. Null set, which is also termed as an empty set. Now, what do we have in that? Nothing. A set which has no elements. Remember again, a set which has no element is an empty set. And how we write it? A equals to nothing, null set, or this way. Either of the thing. Don't write both. Huh? Don't write both. Another important thing. This is also not the way of writing an empty set. Huh? अगर ये लिखा तो ये wrong है. Okay? This is not the way of writing an empty set. Either you write this or you write this. Mix nahi karna hai, wrong hai. As what I told you, this is not an example of an empty set. Why? Because it consists of an element, 0. 0 in this case has value. Okay? So what is this? This is an example of a singleton set. So what is singleton set? A set which consists of one element. A set which consists of one element is a singleton set. For the example of an empty set, I would say set of months having more than 32 days. Koi nahi hai. Okay, so that is an example of a null set. While for singleton set, I can even say set of months having less than 30 days. Only 1 month has that. February, leap ho ya na ho. Okay, in either of the cases, it got 28 or 29, that is less than 30 days. Okay, so that is the example of a singleton set. And as what I discussed right now, finite set, these two are type of a finite set. Other than these two also, the elements are limited. Hopefully you understood what do I mean by limit now. Okay, so elements which got limit, that means they are ending somewhere or other. अब वो किधर वो important नहीं है, कहीं ना कहीं पे खत्म हो रहे हैं. Okay, natural number less than 1 crore चलेगा मुझे. Okay, natural number less than 10 crore चलेगा मुझे, कोई problem नहीं. Okay, since I'm giving a limit to it, and I know natural number ऐसे middle में नहीं जाएंगे जैसे rational number जा रहे थे. Natural number तो properly 1, 2, 3, 4 ऐसे ही जाएंगे. Okay, so that means that there is a limit to it, and that's why that is finite. While the example where there is no limit are what termed as an infinite set. जैसे अभी अभी बोला मैंने rational number between 1 and 2. No limit, 1 point में बहुत सारे क्या इतने हैं कि नंबर हम लोग काउंट नहीं कर पाएंगे. Okay, so that is an example of an infinite set. Clear with this? Any doubt?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Reyansh.
Yes, Priya.
So in infinite, how we will write it?
Okay. Now say for an example set of natural numbers, if I have to write. Okay? Because as what we know, set of natural number is an infinite set.
Yes.
So I just have to start it. N equals to 1, 2, 3, dot, dot, dot. Since there is no ending.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Very good. No end, that's right, dot, dot, dot. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any
Thank you,
other
sir.
doubt? Welcome
Yeah,
here.
one more.
Yeah, please.
Jay.
Yes, Jay. What happened
So
here?
when we use the null set, so is it compulsory to write a is equals to 0 and slash, or just it? The
Either
second
of
one.
the thing. Here also, if you're writing the name of a set, you need to mention. So A
Okay.
equal to this or A equal to this.
This.
मतलब जो भी नाम होगा A ही necessary नहीं है, B भी हो सकता है, C भी हो सकता है. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Very good, very good. और किसी को कोई doubt दिया?
Nope.
Okay, very good. So that I can proceed further. Hopefully this is clear to you. The type of sets based on the elements in it. Based on the elements in it. Last lecture that is yesterday we saw the way of writing. 2 ways of writing sets. This is the example where, as what I told you, we will be like what we saw, the number of elements, and on the base of number of elements, the type of sets. Okay. Now here, in continuation with the sets only, we have to talk about few more type of sets. But here, this is nothing to do with the numbers and all. Okay, like I'll tell you, the name itself will help you out, because these are certain terms which are also equally important as far as this chapter is concerned. ये chapter में question कैसे आएंगे and all the thing, that also we will see. Okay, but first of all, you have to understand ये question अगर ऐसा पूछा तो क्या करना है. Okay, so now equal set. अब ये नाम से ही पता चल गया होगा. Equal. Okay, rather I shall say equal sets. Why? Equal है, but किसके साथ? किसी और set के साथ. When two sets have same elements, same in the sense not number of elements, huh? All the elements in the first set are equal to the elements in the second set. Then I'll say those two are equal sets. Example देता हूँ, टेंशन मत लो. Okay, let me say 2 examples, like 2 sets. Set A. Set A consists of say 1, 2. ठीक है? Set A consists of 1 and 2. I'm taking another example, set B, where I'm saying it is a set of all X. याद है ना? Such that, what such that? X is a digit in 121. क्वेश्चन समझ में आया? क्या किया मैंने? 2 एग्जांपल दिए मैंने, 2 सेट लिखे हैं मैंने यहाँ पे. फर्स्ट सेट ए डायरेक्टली है जिसमें 1 and 2 है. सेकंड क्या है? सेकंड सेट बी है, उसमें क्या है? इट इज अ सेट ऑफ एक्स, सो इट इज अ सेट ऑफ ऑल एक्स, सो दैट एक्स इज अ डिजिट इन 121, इन नंबर 121. डेफिनेटली ये जो है वो रूल फॉर्म में है, सेट बिल्डर फॉर्म में. मुझे उसको रोस्टर फॉर्म में, मतलब अपना लिस्टिंग मेथड में करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so what will I do with this? I'll first write this B as, see ये तो A properly, उसको तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, मुझे B का प्रॉब्लम है क्योंकि ये रूल है, लिस्ट करना पड़ेगा. अब मुझे बोलो is a digit बोला है, but as what I told you before also, भाई a digit मतलब क्या है? एक एक करके लो. Okay, सबको एक साथ मत लो, एक एक करके लो. So is a digit in number 121. So first digit कौन सा होगा? 1 है ना. सेकेंड डिजिट क्या है? 2. उसके बाद क्या है? 1. लिखू? नहीं. क्यों? Already, as what I told you, repetition is not allowed. याद है ना? Repetition is not allowed, so I can't write that 1 again since I already wrote that 1. Okay. Now next digit shall I write 3? 1, 2 लिखा तो 3 लिखू? नहीं. क्यों? भाई वो 121 में ही नहीं है. समझ में आया ना? मेरा क्वेश्चन में क्या बोला है भाई? डिजिट कौन सा है? कोई भी नहीं. 121 में जो आ रहा है वही लेना है मुझे, और रिपीटेशन तो मैं करूंगा नहीं. ओके, सो दैट मींस आई हैव दीस 2 डिजिट्स. सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक? 1 and 2 तो आ गया, आगे क्या करूं मैं? दिस इज ओके, और डू वी नीड एनीथिंग एक्स्ट्रा? कैन आई ऐड एनीथिंग एक्स्ट्रा आउट ओवर हियर? डेफिनेटली नो. सो व्हाट विल आई से? दैट्स इट. सो माय B consists of what? 1 and 2. A consists of 1 and 2. I'll call all this as my equation number 1. Number 1, this is my statement or equation number 2. Statement 1 को देखो क्या है उसके पास? 1 and 2. इधर क्या है 1 and 2. Do you think both the elements are same? सेम है दोनों के पास. इधर भी 1 2 है, इधर भी 1 2 है. अगर इधर 2 1 भी होता तो भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता. क्यों भाई? ऑर्डर इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं था. Okay, so now can I say 1 and 2 दोनों के पास सेम है? So I'll say set A is equals to set B. I'll simply write from 1 and 2. Is that thing clear? क्या किया? समझ में आया? कोई प्रॉब्लम है? सेट A में है 1 2, सेट B में भी मिला मुझे 1 2. That's the only reason I can say set A equals to set B. Now ये समझ में आया है? एक और इसमें बोल देता हूं. अगर सपोज ये 1 2 1 के बदले में 1 2 3 होता तो डेफिनेटली यहां पे एक एक्स्ट्रा एलिमेंट आ जाता था 3. यस, देन इन दैट केस इट्स सेट A इक्वल टू सेट B. सर दो एलिमेंट सेम है सर है, बट थर्ड एलिमेंट एक्स्ट्रा है जो उसके पास नहीं है. यस और नो? सो इन दैट केस A इज नॉट इक्वल्स टू B. A इज नॉट इक्वल्स टू B. क्यों? क्योंकि फिर इन दैट केस उसके पास वो एक्स्ट्रा एलिमेंट जो आ गया वो इधर नहीं है. किसी के भी पास आउट ऑफ द टू सेट एनी वन गॉट समथिंग और एनीथिंग एक्स्ट्रा, देन इट इज नॉट इक्वल. इज दैट थिंग क्लियर? ओके, कुछ भी एक्स्ट्रा हो नॉट इक्वल. एवरीथिंग शुड मैच. ऑर्डर नहीं इंपॉर्टेंट है. वापस बोल रहा हूं, 1 2 2 1 दैट इज ओके. 1 2 2 3 नॉट ओके. ओके, क्योंकि इसके बाद फिर 1 एक्स्ट्रा हो जाएगा, इसके बाद 3 एक्स्ट्रा हो जाएगा. नहीं चलेगा. मुझे एवरीथिंग शुड बी सेम और इक्वल. ओके, सेम एंड इक्वल होगा, देन एंड ओनली देन आई विल से भाई दे आर इक्वल. अदरवाइज एज व्हाट वी कैन सी इट आउट, A is not equal to B. Reason is simply from 1 and 2. Clear with this thing? कोई doubt है तो please ask about equal set.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Riyansh.
Yes, Reyansh, clear?
सर जो आपने 1 and 2 लिखा है वो रोमन नंबर्स में लिखना कंपलसरी है कि नॉर्मल भी लिख सकते
See,
हैं?
if you write in Roman numbers, that is always advisable. I'll tell you why. This is the okay set hai. Many times people write 1. I'll tell you, this is like being teacher, correcting so many papers. I'm telling you one my personal experience. Many people, what they do, they write 1 here, normal 1.
Yeah.
और टेंशन इतना रहता है सम सॉल्व करने का, नेक्स्ट लाइन में 2 - 1 1 कर देते हैं. समझ गया मैंने क्या बोला?
Okay. Yeah.
एडवाइजेबल क्या है? राइट
Roman
रोमन.
number.
Okay, since when you are writing Roman numerals, that too capital, that too capital. Okay,
Yeah.
always advisable because that will help you out, and at the same time you can easily focus. यार मेरा equation 1 ये है, equation 2 ये है. Otherwise it is
Yeah.
always complicated. क्योंकि फिर भी ये बहुत छोटा सम है. अपने
Yeah.
सम्स तो और बढ़ने वाला भी. Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
welcome dear. Any other doubt?
No.
Okay, fine. So this is what an example of equal set. Okay, in this equal set only, I'll do one more sum, which will help you out to understand this concept of equal set. I know the concept is clear, but then to in this equal set ka part, there are few more things which what we have to deal with. And now for doing that, a bit of 8th standard is what gonna come in a picture. Okay, 8th standard में topic था called as factorization. याद है? Now, the way we factorize out over there, we have to use that factorization out over here too. What do I mean by this? I'll tell you with this example. Okay, so here the question is still same. Find whether the given sets are equal or not. Question समझ में आया? Fine, I'll write the set. Find whether the given sets are equal or not. Okay, so like the question में, I'll just put the 3 sets is what I'm taking here. So set A is what I'll start with. Now set A, it consists of all x such that 3x minus 1 is equals to 2. ये एक A हो गया. Then I'm saying set B, it consists of all x such that x is a natural number. X is a natural number. Okay, very importantly I'm telling x is a natural number less than 3. Okay, I'm telling x is a natural number which is less than 3. And then I say one more, I'll take C, where I'm telling I'm considering all x such that x square minus 2x plus 4. Okay, x square minus 2x plus 4 is equals to 0. ठीक है? A, B, and C, the three things which I just took. My main motto is what? I need to see whether A, B, or C में से कोई भी equal है क्या. See, when they give you three sets, it is not necessary that all three are equal. And it might happen that neither of them are equal. Okay, so you have all the possible options. Option number 1, all three are equal. Option 2, first and second equal, third not equal. Option 3, second, third equal, first not equal. Option 4, first and third equal, second not equal. And the last option, neither of them equal. समझ में आया? All five are possible and anything is okay. As what I told you, depending upon a sum, that is. So let's see what exactly we have here. And for this and these kind of sum, always remember when a question is given in a rule format, do convert it into your listing format. Okay? हमेशा convert it into your listing format क्योंकि rule है तो headache है. उसको easy करो मतलब least करो. Least में element दिखेंगे अपने को, आराम से हम लोग solve कर पाएंगे. Okay? So let's start with the first sum itself. What it says, see, I'm collecting all x. I'm collecting all x. And what do I know about x? Such that this 3x minus 1 is equals to 2. Okay? This 3x minus 1 is equals to 2. So this is what my question is. Okay? So now I'll do my solution out over here right now. So first set के लिए देखते हैं हम लोग. Now set पहले solve करूंगा मैं. 3x minus 1 is equals to 2. 3x minus 1 अगर 2 है, minus 1 उधर जाएगा, उधर जाके क्या करेगा वो? Plus 1 करेगा. So 3x equals to 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 कितना? 3. So 3x equals to 3 है, तो x equals to कितना आया? 3 upon 3, that is 1. 3x है ना, तो 3 उधर जाके डिवाइड हो गया. So 3 upon 3, which is 1. So x equal to 1. याद रखना, वापस एक बार. We were looking out for set A, where we were collecting all x such that 3x minus 1 was equals to 2. So ऐसे कितने numbers मिले मुझे? एक ही मिला. And that is what? 1. So therefore, I'll say A consists of what? 1. So if they would have asked, which type of set is it? I would have said singleton set and finite set. समझ में आया क्यों? एक ही एलिमेंट है ना इसके लिए, पर यहाँ पे तो इक्वल सेट चेक करना है. ओके, सो ये हो गया मेरा. इसको नंबर करूंगा मैं 1. क्लियर? ओके, नाउ आई विल प्रोसीड फर्दर फॉर द सेकंड सेट. दैट इज आल्सो इजी. क्यों? B is a set of all x such that x is a natural number less than 3. So I know B में क्या क्या है भाई? Natural number less than 3 है. मतलब कौन सा है? 1 है और 2 है. और तो कुछ करना नहीं है. Less than 3 बोला तो 3 तो आ नहीं सकता. Okay, so this is what my equation number 2. Hopefully no issue with this also. Okay, now the most important thing. So before I proceed with C, try and understand, as what I told you, your 9th standard ka bit of the thing. Okay, oh sorry, 8th standard ka bit of the thing. C is a set of all x such that, very importantly, क्या? X square minus 2x plus 4 equals to 0. So ये जो equation है वो important. मतलब now since x square minus 2x plus 4 equals to 0, as what I told you, bit of your 8th standard में factorization में, hopefully you remember we used to find the factors. Factors कैसे find कर सकते थे हम लोग? क्या कर? भाई जब इसके फैक्टर्स तो नहीं होंगे, एक जरा सा चेंज करना पड़ेगा मुझे. x square minus 4x. ओके, वेरी सॉरी फॉर दैट. हाँ, सो फैक्टर्स कैसे फाइंड करते थे हम लोग? क्या करते थे? x square minus 4x plus 4 equals to 0 है. ये जो नंबर होता था वो क्या होता था याद है? प्रोडक्ट होता था. मतलब we used to find two numbers. Remember again, we used to find two numbers जिसका मल्टीप्लीकेशन ये 4 होता था. Okay, but ऐसे कितने सारे नंबर है देखो, 4 1 जा है, 4 1 जा 4 है, 2 2 जा है, वो भी तो 4 है, और 4 1 जा के बाद 1 4 जा, मतलब ये 3 पॉसिबल है। 4 1 जा है, 2 2 जा है, 1 4 जा है, राइट। दीज 3 पॉसिबल ऑप्शंस आर देयर। मुझे ऐसे नंबर्स लेने हैं, याद रखना ये 3 में से कोई भी एक लेंगे मैं, ऑल 3 तो नहीं लूंगा मैं, कौन सा एक लूंगा, विच वन टू चूज। फॉर दैट you need to see by out of these 3 options right now what I have, whose addition or subtraction, that is whose sum or difference is this middle term. Okay, addition or subtraction is this middle term. मतलब क्या, पहला ऑप्शन था 1 4 था, right? Is 1 plus 4 or 1 minus 4? 1 minus 4, 4 minus 1, anything you do. Okay, is either of them makes minus 4? नहीं ना, तो डेफिनेटली दिस ऑप्शन इज आउट। क्या किया समझ में आया मैंने? 3 ऑप्शन है, 1 4 जा 4 है, बट 1 plus 4 या 1 minus 4 मुझे 4 नहीं देगा, तो ये आउट हो गया। दूसरा ऑप्शन क्या था? 2 2 जा, राइट, 2 2 जा 4 है, व्हाट इज 2 plus 2? 4 मिलेगा मुझे, सो दिस ऑप्शन इज स्टिल देयर। ओके, दिस ऑप्शन इज देयर। लेट मी सी विद द लास्ट ऑप्शन। लास्ट ऑप्शन क्या था? 4 1 जा, वो 1 4 जा, ये 4 1 जा, वही प्रॉब्लम होने वाला है। 4 minus 1 या 4 plus 1, 4 तो नहीं होगा, मतलब देयर इज ओनली वन ऑप्शन व्हिच इज अवेलेबल विद मी, एंड दैट इज व्हाट? 2 2 जा। इतना समझा मैंने कैसे फैक्टर्स फाइंड किया, समझ में आया? ओके, नाउ इसमें शायद डाउट भी होगा, 8th स्टैंडर्ड का टॉपिक था, मैं बोल रहा हूँ वापस से, यू विल नीड प्रैक्टिस एंड दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग। इवन इन 9th स्टैंडर्ड वी हैव इट, इवन इन 10th स्टैंडर्ड यू हैव इट, further also you will have this. Okay, so I know finding the factors, it might take time. Okay, 8th standard में जो था वो बहुत छोटा था, I know that also. So we have to practice bit harder on this particular part about how to find the factors, and that we will do it again this year 9th standard में भी we have certain chapters. अभी के लिए sets के लिए they will give you very simple numbers, so you don't have to bother सब difficult आए तो क्या करना है, उसके लिए we will practice it out in that particular chapter, so don't worry about it. Okay, अब the most important thing which I have to do it is with this minus sign. You know what, I'll write this x square as it is, I'll write this plus 4 also as it is. See what I'm doing, ये x square वैसे के वैसे, ये plus 4 वैसे के वैसे, the only thing which is going to change is this minus 4x. The only thing which is going to change is minus 4x, and as right now only I told you factors में क्या लेने वाला हूँ, 2 2 जा, है कि नहीं? So what I'm doing it, I'll write it as minus 2x minus 2x. See what is minus 2x minus 2x? Minus 4x. Minus 2x minus 2x is minus 4x. मतलब minus 4x के बदले में मैंने क्या लिखा? Minus 2x minus 2x. Okay, and this is still equals to what? 0. This is still equal to what? 0. Okay, so this 0 is what here. Rest of the thing as it is, x square plus 4 as it is, minus 4x के बदले में minus 2x minus 2x. उसके बाद क्या करूंगा मालूम है? ये दोनों में कुछ तो कॉमन है। क्या कॉमन है? ये x स्क्वायर है मतलब x इंटू एक्स है, ये 2x है मतलब 2 इंटू एक्स है, तो इसमें से कॉमन लूंगा मैं x. ओके, x इंटू एक्स, 2 इंटू एक्स, तो x कॉमन आ गया। कॉमन का मतलब है भाई इसको ब्रैकेट के बाहर लो, x इंटू एक्स, 2x है, उसमें से एक x कॉमन है, वो बाहर गया, बचा क्या? एक x बचा, so that x is here. Minus 2x में से x कॉमन लिया, बचा क्या? minus 2, so that minus 2 is here. ये क्या किया ठीक से समझो वापस एक बार, ये दो ही टर्म लिए मैंने, I am not looking out for this. There are 4 terms, I'll divide into 2 and 2. So from first 2 I took x common. What is left out from here? X minus as it is. 2x में से x कॉमन लिया है ना, कॉमन लिया है मैंने, बाहर लिया है. Okay, so what is left out with me is 2. So that's why it is x minus 2. Okay, now with these two things again, 2x मतलब 2 into x, 4 is 2 into 2, again there is common what? Now this time there is no x, but 2 is common, right? So I'll take that 2 out, but at the same time the sign is minus out over here with this number, first number, so I'll take minus 2 out. Now when you are taking minus sign out, number नहीं है, minus sign जब out होता है ना, तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज याद रखनी है, क्या मालूम है? इनसाइड द ब्रैकेट जो साइन है ना नंबर्स के वो चेंज होने वाले हैं क्योंकि आई टुक माइनस साइन आउट. Okay, means what? Here I took minus 2 out. What is left out with me is x. Okay, and in the next term, that is plus 4 जो था उसमें से since I took minus sign out, this plus will change to minus. Okay, so this minus change to plus. This plus will change to minus. And since I took that 2 out, 4 2 2 जा 4 था ना तो एक 2 निकल गया, बचा क्या? दूसरा 2 as equals to 0. Again, as what I told you, 8th standard का ट्रिक है ये. रिवाइज कर लो, नहीं याद आ रहा है तो प्रैक्टिस प्रॉपरली कर लेना. Okay, when you will practice more sums on this, automatically you will understand what I want to say here. Okay, अब क्या करना है? ये एक टर्म है, ये दूसरा टर्म है. दोनों के पास ब्रैकेट के अंदर सेम टर्म है. x minus 2 है दोनों के पास. So I'll take that x minus 2 out. Okay, I took that x minus 2. दोनों का x minus 2 जो सेम है ना वो बाहर लिया. Now the question comes, sir, अगर वो सेम नहीं हुआ तो आपका कैलकुलेशन रॉन्ग है. Redo everything. क्योंकि in this method every time we gonna get same thing inside the bracket. तो अगर सेम नहीं आ रहा है क्वेश्चन तो रॉन्ग हो नहीं सकता. कौन रॉन्ग होगा? As obvious, हम लोग ही है ना. So you have to do the calculation again. Clear? Okay. So x minus 2 मैंने बाहर लिया. अब दूसरा ब्रैकेट, दूसरे ब्रैकेट में जो बचा है ना, the remaining thing is what I will be putting it. Means what? X minus 2 I took it out. What left out? X. From here minus 2 and this is equals to 0. Is that thing clear? क्या किया समझ में आया मैंने? x minus 2 जो कॉमन था उसको एक बार बाहर लिया, फिर जो इधर बचा था वो और इधर जो बचा था वो x minus 2 ही बचा. That is coincidence is what I can tell you. Both the places x minus 2 left out. Okay. Now a very important thing. This is x minus 2. This is also x minus 2. So what do I say? This into this equals to 0. Now think and tell me. I want you to answer this. This is a sort of puzzle. You can consider it out. Answer it to yourself. I am multiplying two numbers, but my answer is 0. I am multiplying two numbers. I am multiplying two numbers. My answer is 0. What can you say about those two numbers? Yes, definitely. When I am multiplying two numbers and my answer is 0, that means surely at least one of them has to be 0. I can have both of them 0, no problem with that. But at least एक तो 0 होना ही चाहिए. तभी तो something into 0 में 0 आएगा या 0 into something में 0 आएगा. ऐसा तो हो नहीं सकता. I took 4 and 3 I multiply I got 0. Possible ही नहीं है. Okay, one of the number has to be 0. So that is what we have to understand here. X minus 2 into x minus 2 0 है. That means this x minus 2 equals to 0 होगा और this x minus 2 equals to 0 होगा. Okay, कौन सा 0 मुझे पता नहीं, दोनों में से एक होगा, ये तो श्योर है. So if x minus 2 0 है, x equals to कितना होगा? 2. minus 2 तो जाके प्लस हो जाएगा. 0 plus 2 is 2. और at the same time x equals to कितना? 2. दो बार 2 आया, मतलब एटलीस्ट मैं जब सेट लिखने वाला हूं, क्योंकि ये जो मैं कर रहा था वो सेट सी के लिए कर रहा था ना, तो सेट सी में क्या आएगा? दो बार 2 लिखूंगा क्या? नहीं, इट इज ओनली 1. ओके, सो सेट सी में क्या मिला मुझे? 2. I know this is a bit lengthy stuff. I know, I can understand that. And I know you might be having some doubts with this. So let me first revise it out and then if you have doubt, do it. Okay? Again, as what I told you, 8th standard में किया हुआ टॉपिक है. रिवाइज जरा करना तो पड़ेगा. ओके, तब ये क्लियर होगा. सो क्वेश्चन क्या है? ये रादर क्वेश्चन तो ये है, बट इसमें से दिस इज व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, व्हिच व्हाट आई टुक इट हियर. x square minus 4x plus 4 equals to 0. फिर क्या करना है मुझे? फैक्टर्स. वापस याद दिला दूं, फैक्टर्स. हाउ? व्हाट डू आई हैव टू डू? ये जो लास्ट कांस्टेंट है, लास्ट नंबर है, आई नीड टू सी two numbers whose product is this 4. So as what I told you, I have 3 options. Which are they? 4 ones are, 2 twos are, and 1 fours are. Okay, 4 1s are 1 4s are two different options. Always remember this. 2 2s are 2 2s. वो भाई उसको अलग नहीं कर सकता मैं, है ना? वो सेम ही है. So out of these three options, I have to choose one. And always remember, it is always going to be one option only. You cannot have both the options which are right. Okay, one of them only going to be right. So out of these three options, I have to choose only one option which will satisfy my condition. Condition क्या है? भाई ऐसे दो नंबर चाहिए जिसको add या subtract करूं तो ये नंबर जो मिडल में x के साथ में है ना, x के साथ में, which is -4, it should be that. So as what I told you, 4 1s are 4, but 4 plus 1 या 4 minus 1, 4 नहीं आएगा. Same thing 1 4 है, but 4 minus 1 या 1 minus 4, 4 नहीं आएगा. और वो 2 जो है 2 2s are second option, और 2 plus 2 करूंगा तो 4 आएगा. Since I want -4, तो क्या करूंगा? -2 -2. Okay. I just want to give you one hint out over here. At this junction, when I'm splitting this middle term into two parts, always remember, either you will see no minus sign. क्या बोला समझ में आया? Either you will see no minus sign, एक भी minus sign नहीं होगा, or you will see two minus. समझ में मैंने क्या बोला? Either you will see no minus sign or you will see two minus sign. एक माइनस साइन, 3 माइनस साइन पॉसिबल ही नहीं है. वापस वही है, अगर ऐसा आया मतलब हमेशा की तरह हम ही रॉन्ग है. ओके, ऑलवेज रिमेंबर हाउ मेनी माइनस साइंस यू गोना सी. ये क्वेश्चन है, क्वेश्चन तो वो लोग कह रहे हैं, वो लोग कितना भी देंगे. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर व्हाइल राइटिंग आंसर, if again I repeat, there might be a case where you have no minus sign, एक भी नहीं है, और अगर है तो कितने हैं? 2 है. As what we can see, there are 2 minus signs, so that is okay. Okay, then what I did, first 2 I took common. इसमें से क्या कॉमन आया? x. ओके, तो x स्क्वायर का क्या बचा? x बचा. -2x में से x कॉमन था तो -2 बचा. ओके, then out of these two, -2x plus 4, again I took -2 out, and since I took minus out, both the terms का sign change. So ये 2x का क्या हुआ? x, and plus 4 का क्या हो गया? -2. Okay, now both the bracket we have x -2 common, so I took it out. इधर से क्या बचा? x, इधर से क्या बचा? -2. So that is in second bracket. Okay, this into this equal to 0, as what I told you. Product of two numbers 0, one of them has to be 0. Which one? I don't know. So I have to take both of them as 0. X -2 equal to 0 or x -2 equal to 0. X equal to 2 or x equal to 2. While writing the set, इधर तक तो ठीक है, but while writing the set, I will be writing only one number. Repeat हुआ है ना, तो repeat तो मैं करूंगा नहीं, एक ही बार लिखूंगा. So that's why C is equals to 2. Okay. अब सबसे important part, statement number 1 में मुझे मिला था A में 1. स्टेटमेंट नंबर 2 में B में मुझे मिला 1 and 2, और स्टेटमेंट नंबर C में मुझे मिला 2. क्या कोई भी इक्वल है सेट? डू यू थिंक एनी सेट इज इक्वल? डेफिनेटली नो. सो व्हाट आई कैन राइट, आई एम राइटिंग द फाइनल आंसर हियर. उसके बाद में होगा देयरफॉर A इज नॉट इक्वल्स टू B इज नॉट इक्वल्स टू C. क्यों? समझ में आया ना? फ्रॉम 1 2 and 3. Okay, from 1 2 and 3 I can say by neither of them are equal. As what I told you, ये possible है, कुछ भी हो सकता है उसमें से. This is one thing. Okay, अभी और किसी को कोई डाउट है? As what I told you, here you need practice. That is the only way. I'll give you few sums based on it. So just other than this, और किसी को कोई डाउट है तो please do ask. Yes. Yeah, please.
Dhruvil.
Yes, Dhruvil. Yeah.
Sir, in the step x minus 2 into x minus 2, sir, after that, it is compulsory that the answer would be 0, and we have to find that one of the bracket is 0.
Yes. See, try and understand here, x minus 2 into x minus 2 equal to 0. Now, this equal to 0 is given in a question itself. That is not what I brought it. Okay, since it is in a question itself, and when they say कि भाई two numbers का product is 0, one of them तो has to be 0 ना? Or do you have any other choice यहाँ पे? Neither of the numbers are 0.
No, sir.
So that's the reason. But which one is 0, that we don't know, and that's why we are writing either the first one is 0 or the second one is 0. Now this is just a coincidence that both the numbers are same. Okay, just a coincidence. That's only what we can say. Okay,
Sir, what if another number is in the answer?
that is okay. We can have that. Suppose अगर यहाँ पे x minus 1, x minus 2 होता, suppose, then we would have get x equals to 1 or x equal to 2. अपने आंसर में 1, 2 आता. Then I would have said yes, 1, 2 तो b के पास भी है. Then I would have said a is not equal to b, but b is equal to c.
Sir, but you told that if we take x is in the first bracket x minus 1, and in the second x minus 2.
I'm not telling we will take it. That depends upon how the calculation or how the question is given. In this
Okay, sir.
question, so definitely not possible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If the
Yes.
question is different, definitely this question is not possible only.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Welcome. Or koi doubt?
No.
Okay, great. So hopefully you understood this, what exactly is happening and how the question may be, how the question is going to be there, that they might give you 3 sets like this and check whether the given sets are equal or not. And again, as what I repeat, necessary nahi ki all sets are not equal or necessary nahi ki all sets may come equal. 3 दिया है, कोई भी 2 equal आ सकते हैं, या as what? कोई भी नहीं आ सकता. That is quite possible. Okay? Fine with this part? So hopefully no issues with this. So I can proceed further with the next one. Great. Now, in next part of equal set, since equal set is clear to you guys, we will be dealing with one more type today. Now in this type, we will be talking about another relation called as subset. अब ये subset क्या है? We just have to understand. Subset, I'll also say, is nothing but a part of a set. Subset is also termed as a part of a set. What do I mean by this? I'll tell you this way. A set of natural number is a subset of set of whole numbers. Right now, what I'll do is I'll consider this circle consists of all the natural numbers in it. Natural number मतलब क्या है? I'll just name this as n. इसमें क्या क्या है याद है ना? 1, 2, 3, 4 dot dot dot. सब है. समझ में आया ना? ये सेट ऑफ क्या है? Natural number. Okay. अब I'm drawing another circle out over here. उसके अंदर I'm taking only 0. Can I say 1 is there in this circle? Yes. Where is it? This one. You will say this one is inside this circle. Yes. But at the same time, don't you think this circle is there inside this circle? So everything, whatever is there in this circle, is automatically there in this circle or not? Okay. So this has 0, which is extra to this set of natural numbers. 0 is extra. Okay. ये सबको है plus 0 है. This is an example of whole set. W. Okay. So what is whole numbers? 0 and natural number makes your whole number. Okay. Next, I'm drawing one more circle out over here. Now you know what? What is there in this? -1, -2, -3, and so on. -4, -5, goes on and on. So क्या मैं बोल सकता हूँ? In this circle, बड़ा वाला circle, I have all positive numbers? Yes, you can see them. Can I say it consists of all negative numbers? Yes, that's what I told you. Extra add किया मैंने. Can I say in this there is a number which is neither positive nor negative? You know, such number which is neither positive nor negative? Yes, I have that also. Okay, so this circle is a circle which consists of positive number, negative number, and 0. You know what are such numbers called as? Yes, we call them integers. We call them integers I. Okay. See, these are specific denotions. Matlab n, as what I told you, is for natural number. W is there for whole number. I is there for integer, and so on. We have rational number, we have real numbers, and all that thing. Okay. But right now, I'm not looking out for that. I'll explain you that also a little later. First of all, the subset is what we have to discuss right now. Okay. And these three will help us out to understand the meaning of a subset. Okay. Now, is natural number entire natural number inside the whole number? Yes. So I'll say a natural number is a part of whole numbers. A natural number is a part of whole number. मतलब क्या मालूम है? I'll write natural number is a subset of whole numbers. Subset सिंबल क्या है ठीक से समझ लो. C है, belongs to में बीच में लाइन थी, यहाँ पे नीचे लाइन है, equal to. Okay, this is the symbol of subset. What did I say? N is a subset of W. What it says? It simply says natural number is inside the whole number. Clear? Think and tell me, can I say natural number is a subset of I integers? Hey kya? Yes. A natural number, that is all numbers, all natural numbers are there inside the integer or not? Integer to bada wala circle hai. Yes or no? So yes, N is a subset of I. Clear with this part? Now think ulta. Matlab, can I say W is a subset of I? W whole number. I integers. Do you think these whole numbers are there inside the integers? Answer is still yes. So W is a subset of I. That is also true. Okay. Now, can I say W is a subset of natural number? Is the whole number inside the natural number? Do you think so? That whole numbers are inside the natural number? लगता है आपको है? नहीं है ना? So definitely this is not a subset of natural number. समझ में आया मैंने क्या किया? Natural number is inside whole number. Whole numbers are not inside the natural number. You'll say ये क्या सर है ना? But ये specially natural numbers है. Whole number मतलब everything. That's zero also. And again zero has value. Fine with this part? समझ में आया? Subset क्या है समझा? Subset का simple meaning is a part of. Is a part of. That means natural number is a part of whole numbers. Natural number is a part of integers. Whole numbers is a part of integers. Whole numbers is not a part of natural number. But हम लोग is not a part of, is a part of नहीं लिखेंगे. हम लोग simply लिखेंगे subset, subset or not a subset. Clear with this part? किसी को doubt है तो please do ask. With this subset or not a subset का relation में. Yes?
No.
No. Very good. Now here, inside these are small circles. Can I say for this example, not for all, but for this example, this integer का जो set है, it consists of everything. Integer का जो set है, in this example, not with others, but at least here, integer में सब कुछ आएगा. Okay? यहाँ पे जो numbers आपको चाहिए, given है, वो सब integers में आएंगे. So, for the example, a set which consists of everything, a set which consists of everything is called as an universal set. It's called as an universal set. As what we know, universe consists of everything. Here we will say a set which consists of everything related to the sum. Related to the sum. It's called as an universal set. It's called as an universal set. So here can I say N is an universal set? नहीं क्यों भाई जीरो नहीं है माइनस नंबर नहीं है. Whole numbers as an universal set? Negative number नहीं है. Integer as an universal set? Yes. Because for this sum, again, for this sum I'm talking about. Because I know यहाँ पे Sunday Monday नहीं है, universe में सब कुछ है. But for this sum, who's an universal set? Set of integers, that is I. That is what the next thing which what we have to understand. That says universal set. What I just want to tell you here is every set is a subset of universal set. Universe मतलब सब कुछ होगा उसमें. And when I talk about a particular set, वो sum के लिए वो universe में तो होगा ही ना. Okay? So a subset, a set is a subset of a universal set. In simple words, every set is a subset of universal set. Is that clear? ये समझ में मैंने statement अभी जो बोला, that every set is a subset of universal set. Okay? At the same time, every set is a subset of itself. क्या बोला मैंने? Every set is a subset of itself. Simple words में ये set of natural numbers है, यही set of natural numbers है. Natural number के अंदर natural number है कि नहीं है? कुछ बचता है क्या? नहीं बचेगा ना. Natural number consists of 1 2 3 4 dot dot dot. Natural number consists of 1 2 3 4 dot dot dot. दोनों तो natural number की बात कर रहा हूँ. So natural number is a subset of natural number. Whole number is a subset of whole number. Integer is a subset of integer. Rational numbers are subset of rational numbers. समझ में आया मैंने क्या बोला? That every set is a subset of itself. Okay? समझ में आया? In this, now this is what a puzzle for you guys. Based on this topic now. Okay? Question is simple about today's session. पहले कोई doubt है तो पूछो, नहीं है तो फिर मैं puzzle पूछता हूँ.
No.
Any doubt?
No.
About subset भी किसी को कोई doubt?
No.
No. Very good. So that I can finish out this session with this question, which is a puzzle for you guys right now. Okay? Subset का अगर question और relation समझ में आया है, so I'll tell you this way. There is this particular set. There is this particular set, which is a subset of every set. There is this particular set, which is a subset of every set. कोई भी set बोलो, ये जो मैं set बोल रहा हूँ, वो उसका subset है. So you have to think and tell me which can be that set I'm talking about, which is who is a subset of every set. ऐसा कौन सा सेट हो सकता है जो किसी भी सेट का सबसेट होगा, पार्ट होगा? आपको सोचना है, आपको बताना है. You know what to do with this puzzle का answer. You have to WhatsApp me this puzzle का answer. Okay? With whatever we discussed today, in some time, like within few minutes, you will get the sheet like what we gave you the previous sheet. Make sure that you are solving it out and you are submitting it out to the number which what Karthik sir will send you. On that number, directly send, because remember, again I repeat, we are keeping the record of whatever homework you guys are submitting. Okay, so that record will help you out. Otherwise क्या होगा मालूम है, हम लोग के पास अगर वो sheet नहीं आए, so that once everything starts again, lockdown stops, you have to do everything 2 times. अगर हम लोग के पास, like if we don't have that record, then as a punishment you have to do that 2 times. So if you don't want that, make sure that before my lecture starts, you will complete the work and you will submit it to me. Me in the sense, the number whichever what Karthik sir is giving. Is that clear? He must have. If not, you ask him, he will tell you on which number you have to share this homework part. Puzzle ka answer, WhatsApp me. Okay, puzzle ka answer directly, WhatsApp me. Is that clear? Okay. Chalo, very good then. I started getting some answers basically, and happy to see, but it's not that all are right, but whichever way it is, very good. So in next session, like mostly it is going to be tomorrow, we'll continue this part further. Till that, stay safe and take care. Bye-bye guys.